welcome back to Kim Credible Life. Hope you have enjoyed videos so far. I thought today we would take some eyeshadow from one of our addiction palettes. And this is Moodstruck Addiction Palette number 4. And we have 7 currently. And so the great thing about these is you get 7 shadows and a little compact mirror built in. So there are so many different combinations that you can use with these 7 colors. And today we're going to play in the teals and blues. So if you're ready, we will get started. And of course, as usual, I like my Moodstruck eye primer. I feel like this helps the makeup stay in place and not move. For me in particular, because I do have oily eyelids. If you don't have oily eyelids, you might be able to skip this step without an issue. So it just takes a baby amount, just a tiny amount. This tube will last you forever. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our deluxe brush, and I'm going to go into the color Honest, and we're just going to apply this on the inner corner. Just like so. Very subtle, very pretty, almost like a vintage color. Love this color. And we're gonna do half of the lid here. Using that deluxe brush, I like to sweep inward from that inner corner. And one thing we could do, I talked about this before, is taking our Behold setting spray, getting that brush a little damp, and then we can intensify that color just a little bit. It's such a soft, pretty sort of seafoam teal color. I call it spa blue. It reminds me of a spa blue. All right, and once we have that applied, I'm going to take my crease brush and we're going to dip into the color Cheerful. Tap off any extra, and then we're just going to act as if we're going into the transition, but we're kind of only going halfway. And then we're going to blend these guys in together. And I'll show you how to do that. That's such a pretty color too. And that just opens up that eye, that depth that it provides. Sort of lifts that eye up, which is what we want for mature and hooded eyelids, right? We want to look awake, youthful, all of the things. I'm just going to pull that in like so, and we want to make sure we blend these guys. So I'll take my deluxe brush that I was using before, and we will just make sure these colors are blending very well. So it's almost like you've got a V coming in this way and then one coming in from the inside as well. Like that's beautiful, and you could totally just leave it there if that's what you wanted. And what I may do is just take this guy here, my blending brush. I like to use this when I'm just wanting to generally blend all the colors together. And this is a fantastic blending brush. These tools are unlike any other I've used. They don't fall apart, they don't shed, they hold their shape, and they do their job. All right, so we just sort of gave that a general blend. Now for focal blending, I like to take the brush I've been using, wipe any extra product off, and then use that to blend. So that's what I like to do there. All right, so we're gonna take this a step further, and we're gonna go into Triumphant, which is sort of a navy blue. And my favorite little angled shadow sponge brush. I'm gonna take that. And we're just gonna create that nice little V shape in the outer corner. And just sort of blend that inward. And again, that just opens up that eye. Go over here on my problem side, my dominant side. Okay. Make that outer V. And this is the perfect brush for accomplishing that because of its shape. You can just sort of stamp that V into place and then blend inward. Okay. And then once again, I want to take, this is just the time that you're just going to blend. Pull that color. I'm going to take all the brushes I've been using. And I don't want to lose that cheerful color, so I'm going to pull it out. And I'm going to blend it this way with that navy blue. Because again, we want these colors to marry one another, right? So that we've got a nice little blend there. And so I might even take this, like I was saying, and soften that harsh edge and with what's left on the brush with that cheerful color. And that's more of some focal blending that I like to do. Now, for this outer corner, if we just want to soften up all of it, then we're just going to do that. Last but not least, I'm going to wipe off the Honest from my deluxe brush, and we're going to use that to go into Tender. And this is a great highlight shade on this palette. And I'll tell you what, I have used and loved this color for my eyebrows and this for contour on my face. If I'm in a pinch. These are meant for eyeshadows and eyeshadow use. But if you're in a pinch, you can make things work, right? Kind of like if you were on an island and you could only take 3 things, what would you take? I don't know. I think mascara would have to be one of the things I took. But one of these palettes would be pretty darn fantastic. And maybe a cell phone to call for help. That would be important, wouldn't it? So what are some of your favorite products that you can't live without? Like 4D mascara would probably be one of mine. So y'all can drop those below. And I'm just taking this Tender color, and it's such a beautiful soft color. I love this color. And I'm just going in and highlighting under the brow bone, inner corner, because what we're wanting to do, and again, I don't want a harsh line even with my highlight. So I'm just going to go in and make sure that there's no harsh lines, but this just sort of balances out the dark and the light in the outer corner. And I'm going to show you another trick because sometimes we get a little messy. So I'm going to start over here. And I'm going to use concealer. And we're just going to sharpen that edge and look at that instant eye lift. Whew, I love that trick. It's one of my favorites. We're going to go over there. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to sharpen that edge up. Instantly clean up, wake up our eye. Instant eye lift. All right, so I feel like we're going to pull all the pieces of the puzzle together by adding some mascara. So I'm going to do that real quick and then come back. But we've got brows done. We just finished our eyes. I'll go back over the colors in just a minute. Let's do lashes. All right, mascara's on. Look at that. This look is complete. We've pulled all the pieces of the puzzle together to sort of just create this nice little focal point. Because when we talk to people, we meet new people, we are initially drawn to their eyes. So that's why we place so much emphasis on the eye. So little mascara, eyebrows done. Addiction palette 4 for the win today. Beautiful, versatile palette. We played in the teals and blues. We used these first 3 and we highlighted with this color here. I will put this in a cart link in the description below if you are interested. And these shadows are gonna last all day, let me just tell you. And so we talk about choosing your colors, placement, and blending. So crucial in that would be your tools. These are my favorites: Fluffy Crease Brush, Deluxe Brush, Blending Brush, Angled Shadow Sponge Brush, and the regular crease brush. These are some of my favorites, so I will also drop those in the link below. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Share this video, check out some of the other ones I have, and have a fantastic day.